While Dragon Ball Minus officially becomes a thing within the original Dragon Ball timeline, the main character of Dragon Ball and one of the most legendary Shonen characters will take a huge hit after the movie comes out in December of this year. Goku's character has a lot of layers and he is well and truly an incredible character that has been developed a lot through phases. But his most important traits as a character are officially being taken away by the creator himself. The Dragon Ball community likes to meme a lot with Toriyama and how much he backs Goku compared to Vegeta, despite people missing the idea that Dragon Ball is simply the story of Goku that maintains him as the protagonist of either the manga or the anime. Technically, Goku is the glue of Dragon Ball that makes everything piece together. But with that being said, his personality traits are going to take a huge dip and are going to become less unique the moment that the movie comes out, and there is no way around it. Who has read Joko's manga written by Toriyama is well aware of Dragon Ball Minus. That was a special part there, and in Dragon Ball Minus a lot of things said before are erased and rewritten by Toriyama, and it is a much bigger deal than people are making it out to be. While the story can be emotional and good, knowing that Toriyama has a lot more space on the movie and can actually turn that good, there is one thing that his decision to include can save, and that is Goku's best traits and what really made him famous before getting to the next phases of development. And what are these two traits that I'm talking about? Those are Goku's unique Saiyan personality and Goku's soft and pure heart. Those two traits are the most important parts of Goku's character. While they will still be there with him and as a part of his own character, it takes something unique out of him, which is actually building that. The introduction of Dragon Ball Minus showed us that Guinea, the mother of Goku, appears to be a very soft Saiyan, very different from the race, and the same can be applied to his father Bardock as well. Guinea and Bardock being soft and caring completely match with the way how Goku acts. When Saiyans are first introduced, they appear to be very aggressive and are shown to be. They don't have any kind of mercy and they thrive for blood. Well, Goku was completely different. He is soft-hearted, cares about his friends, and wants to protect them, and that is something that we see Goku develop before he becomes an adult. We see him starting to care and doing things for people around him, let them be enemies or friends. His heart had an impact. That was supposed to be a self-developed skill from Goku, who used actions instead of words, but now this is going to be just something that Goku carried from his parents. But this unique aspect of his character is completely going to be taken away with the introduction of Guinea and the new Bardock. They appear, even by Toriyama's own words, they were more unique than the other Saiyans around them. Well, this makes for a good story to be told on the movie. It just completely removes Goku from being Goku. He is just his parent. He shared his parents' traits, and really where Goku is now has barely anything to do with himself developing, but it's just that he was meant to be this way since the very beginning. Goku's goal on the Saiyan arc is that a low class can surpass the elite through hard work, and it showed to you how different he was from the other three Saiyans. He's not brutal, he is not eager for blood. He is eager to fight, which is a Saiyan trait, but he doesn't want blood on his hands unless he is really forced to. That clash between Goku and Vegeta is the perfect example of how different Kakarot is compared to Vegeta, and everything came down to one accident: a well-caring Grandpa Gohan and Goku's self-developing skills, which now are Goku's traits that he got from his family. Namek arc was more to show that despite how ruthless Saiyans were, there was somebody even beyond them, also making sense into why Frieza and Saiyans worked together. Their thirst for conquest was shared the same way, but only power difference chose the leader. Every difference that Goku shared with all the other Saiyans is now being thrown into dust and being given to two characters whom most likely won't be making any more appearances after after this. They might, but it is very unlikely. Toriyama is known for rewriting stuff, but Dragon Ball Minus is the only thing where he failed to do good. And some people might go into the fact that Toriyama is now old, which is a statement that doesn't really stand up, because Toriyama scripted Battle of Gods and the story of Beerus allowing Frieza to destroy the Saiyans clicked together and added even more depth to the story. It was a way to introduce Beerus to the scene, and Toriyama had to find a way for that to happen, and he did that into the right way and in the right fashion. And this is not the first time that Toriyama does something like this. Even with the Science Planet Vegeta, he completely nailed the change of tone with Frieza and Science to create a deeper connection. He created a plot twist with having Frieza as the destroyer of the planet and not what exactly the survivors, the Science survivors being Vegeta, Nappa and Raditz, thought. Toriyama is really good with such things. He's not a complex writer by any means. He loves to add new layers to the story, and I think that is what makes him a great writer and why he's one of the greatest mangaka writers. But Dragon Ball Minus, not just on my, but many other people's mind, was just a mistake, and that is one of the reasons why most of us just tried to keep Dragon Ball Minus separated from the main story. Of course, to give credit to Toriyama, he didn't really work on many pages and had barely anything to create. It is very unnecessary to actually introduce Dragon Ball Minus given to how much he loved the Bardock special, and I do believe that should still have stayed, but now in the movie he will have a longer time span to actually develop it and make it into a great story, which my doubts into that happening are not really huge. I do believe into the idea that Toriyama is still going to create a huge masterpiece with the script of this movie, but Goku's character is not going to be saved. As a Goku fan, I am very hurt to see this character getting this treatment, but I do love the show and I want to see where it continues from now on. When Toei made stupid things with Goku, we just let them slide, but when Toriyama has the pen on his hand and is making those decisions, then it definitely leaves a bitter taste on my mouth, and it is very hard to actually accept it. But this is just the beginning of the modern Dragon Ball, and I'm very excited to see where the story goes. If you have something to add, then let me know in the comments down below. I would be very much looking forward into your feedback about Goku's character. And as far as this video goes, guys, I'm done here, and I'm really would appreciate if you have any other ideas into how Toriyama could actually still find a way to make Goku unique and not just a carbon copy of his parents. And Goku working hard into achieving his power, I don't think does count here, because those two traits that Toriyama is taking away are counted as the best traits that Goku has. If you have any idea, let me know in the comments down below. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.